Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 26 of Yitdots Fitness's Dance Yoga Challenge. One pose, one purpose. Whew! Okay, we made it. We made it to day 26. And I keep telling you, you're thinking, of course we made it to day 26. You said this was a 30-day challenge. However, being this is my first live, I never know. And I haven't been here for a couple of days, so I'm excited that we're back on and it's day 26 and we're moving forward so that we can announce the winners in the next couple of days. So, well, actually, it'll be in the next couple of weeks because I'm going to give you guys 2 weeks to really plan out the choreography, the mixing and matching of different days to make it really worth your while. Okay, let's start off with a little house cleaning. Remembering the book club, BKS Iyengar's Light on Yoga. So yesterday I was at a spring collecting water and it was getting super late and I was there for like 5 hours and I was like, Matt, I want to read this book. So by the time I started to read it, it was too dark. So I started to flip through the pages, which is something I don't normally do with books because I like to kind of build on each page. So I don't want to see what's coming next. However, I said, okay, I know this book has a lot of pictures. So let me go ahead and look at some of these pictures. Oh my goodness. There are so many beautiful, helpful, illustrated pictures that go from one pose, the progression, it scales, it shows you everything that you need to do to move your practice forward. So please get the book, Light on Yoga by BKS Iyengar, and join our book club. It's going to be fantastic. You will have time to read it because we will be doing it in parts. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, guys, I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to be here. So we're going to get started. Remember, you can watch this on Facebook, and you can also watch it on the YouTube channel, Yitdots Fitness, and you can watch it on the website, yitdotsfitness.com, yitdots.com. Remembering that Yitdots is an acronym that stands for Yoga is the Dance of the Soul. So please have fun with this. Share it with your friends. Continue to send the videos in. Continue to send your pictures and practice. Don't just watch. Practice with me today. Let's get started at the top of our mat. As we normally do, we start off with Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, and then I will announce the pose of the day. Unless you guys are cheating and you already looked at, the header and you see the pose already. But if you're not looking at that, be surprised, just like I wanted to be surprised with the book, and wait until after the sun salutation. Okay, let's go for it. I hope you guys on Facebook are enjoying the filters. I'm trying to figure out if these filters are tiny little muffin people or if they're stars. You let me know what you think. Write in the comment box and tell me what you think this filter is. And if you're thinking this filter is so not yoga, this filter is so distracting, then go to the YouTube channel, go on the website, yitdotsfitness.com, and you can watch it from there, no filters. Okay, let's get started. All right, we're at the top of our mats. Feet about hip distance apart. We're going to do Surya Namaskar B today because I want us to get into that chair pose, which will prepare us, wink, wink, for the pose of the day. So let's bring the feet together. Tailbone down, roll your shoulders up, back, and down, really opening up that heart chakra. Take a deep breath in, and open the mouth and sigh it out. Allow your body to be light, your heart to be open, your mind to be clear. Take a deep breath in, open the mouth, and sigh it out. Soften the body, soften the body. Make sure even though your feet together, you're not stepping on your feet. Give your feet a little bit of room. Last time, this time hold the breath in. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in more, a little more, and hold. Squeeze Mula Bandha, the base of the spine, all the way up. Your genitals, your anus, everything. Squeeze everything nice and tight. Then open the mouth and sigh it out. All right, let's get started with our intentions. Breathe in and exhale your hands to heart center in that namaste pose, pressing your thumbs into your sternum, lift up from the heart and feel your heartbeat. All right, so wherever you are, I want you to allow your intentions for this practice to be discovered by you. I want you to feel it. And your intentions don't have to be Yitdots based, yoga based. Your intentions can simply be what you're desiring from this moment. And hopefully, by moving through the asanas, the poses, the dance, the Yitdots, connecting the dots, you're able to really hone in how to manifest that. Okay? All right, wherever you are, speak your intentions in your heart 3 times. Or if you're in a place that's a little bit noisy and you can't hear your thoughts, speak them aloud 3 times. As I normally do, I will speak mine aloud. I think the intention I'm about to say, I've said it before. However, I think today I'm feeling it in a new way. So my intention for today's practice is to see things as they are and to be satisfied with what I see. My intentions for today's practice is to see things as they are and to be satisfied with what I see. My intentions for today's practice is to see things as they are and to be satisfied with what I see. All right, I hope you are ready. I hope you're done stating your intentions. Keep that in your heart, keep it close to you, and let's float. Take a deep breath in. Send your arms forward. Sit at the seat of your soul in chair pose. Bring your hands aligned with your ears or out in front of you or keeping them right at heart center. See if you can continue to sit your hips down, gazing at the floor. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Your hands down, folding over your heart, forward fold. Beautiful. From here, slowly bring your nose closer to your knees, grounding in all 4 corners of the feet. Take a deep breath in, rise the flat back, crown of the head facing forward, squeezing that belly button to spine, plant the hands down on the floor, send the right and then the left foot back. Really push away from the mat with your hands, fingertips nice and wide. Once again, crown of the head facing forward, push back against those heels and really center yourself within this beautiful plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you go all the way down through chaturanga, down to the floor. Untuck the toes, lift up for cobra or upward facing dog. Shoulders are down and back. Tuck the toes and lift up for downward facing dog. This beautiful inverted V. Adjust yourself as needed. Fingertips nice and wide. And I want you to walk out your dog all the way to the tops of the feet. And hold, coming to stillness, really sending your torso closer to your thighs. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Float the right leg up for 3-legged dog. Then knee to chest. And then plant the right foot in between the hands. Pivoting the left and rising up for warrior 1. Square your hips forward. Really stretch your fingertips and your arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and bring the hands down. Pivot the back toes and send the right foot back. Slowly breathe in and exhale as you lower down through chaturanga, untucking the toes, lift up for upward facing dog. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Tuck the chin to chest, tuck the toes, and send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Really pressing your heels down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in, float the left leg up, bend the knees in towards the chest, and then plant that left leg in between your hands. Let's rise up as you pivot the back foot and come into warrior one. Bend the front knee 90 degrees and square the hips forward, stretching through the fingertips. Take a deep breath in and bring your hands down, pivot the back toes, send the left foot back and exhale down into chaturanga, all the way through the floor and lift up for upward facing dog. Beautiful. Chin to chest, tuck the toes, lift up once again for downward facing dog. Enjoy this inversion. It's a wonderful place to make decisions when your head is below your heart. It's a wonderful place to really get focused and gain energy. Take a deep breath in. Slowly step or hop forward into flat back. Squeezing that belly button to the spine, crown of the head facing forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale into forward fold. Slight bend of the knee. Bring the feet a little closer together as we prepare for chair pose. Continue to bring your nose closer to your knees. From here, shake the head yes. And shake the head no. Continue to take out that rounding in the spine by bending the knees and really sit at the back towards the heels so you're not tilting forward. And release. Slowly send your hips down as you raise your arms up for chair pose. Take a deep breath in and stand up tall with your hands lowering down to heart center. Beautiful. Let's come to the center of our mats. Okay. All right. We are here at day 26. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for me because as this challenge is winding down, this Yitdots Fitness Dance Yoga Challenge, one pose, one purpose. And you always know what the pose is because I announce it. I'm about to announce it. However, the purpose is always unique for you. So I want you to continue on allowing your intentions and your purpose to guide you through this practice. And it's not about perfection. It's just about showing up. So let's get started. Today's pose of the day is eagle. All right, so we have a special pose today because we're dealing with balance. We're dealing with really stretching and lengthening those muscles in the shoulders and then in the legs. And then we have focus because eagle balance poses take a lot of focus. You're also going to feel it in the hips too. You're going to feel it in the spine. So let me show you how this looks. There's a couple of different ways to do eagle, and you can scale it up as you need to. No pressure. Just do what you can, and we will Yitdots it from there, connecting the yits and the dots to make beautiful dance. All right, let's go for it. So I'm gonna face the side, and in eagle pose, it's a lot of twisting and everything. Let's start off here in mountain pose. And then I want you to bring your hands up, and then I want you to bring the right hand over the left. Okay? That's the first. And then you're gonna take the left leg, lean onto that right leg, and you're gonna take the left leg and wrap it, and then sit. The goal is to wrap it at least twice, but once is fine, and then sit down into eagle, bringing that chest up. Whew, goodness, that's a hard one. Oh my goodness, this is a pose I will recommend that you do often, because when you don't do it often, similar to wheel and other poses, you lose it, because it's a lot of twisting and, maneuvering of the body. It's sort of like when you're bringing your hands behind your back and you're connecting it. See, I used to be able to connect this so well, but I stopped doing it in my asana practices, so I'm having to rebuild it. So I'm asking that once you learn this and you start Yitdotsing it, this should definitely be one of the poses that you send into yitdotsfitness.com. Remembering that Yitdots is an acronym that stands for Yoga is the Dance of the Soul. These are one of the poses you want to send in, because you want to choose poses that force you and encourage you to keep practicing and doing new things. All right, let's go to the other side. So if you have any shoulder-like issues, you might feel this differently on each side. I know in my left shoulder, I have an impingement, so sometimes it feels really good to stretch in eagle, especially the arms. So for you, you might feel it in another part. So just breathe through it and let it be. Okay, let's go for it. So once again, I've turned the other way. Bring the arms up. And this time we're going to bring the left arm over the right. And don't sit the arms down. I want you to really rise it. The goal is to get 2 twists in there if you can. So this is eagle arms. And then now let's go for eagle legs. And this time we're going to bring the right leg over and cross it. So if you can twist it twice, twist it twice. If not, just twist it once. And then bring your chest up high. And release. Whew. Okay. As you can see on my right side, I twisted it once. On my left side, I was able to maneuver it and twist it twice. Don't force it. It's an invitation. It's a journey. Enjoy the process. Don't get into any pain zones. So this is where we are. Eagle pose. This is the pose for today. So we're actually going to start off in eagle arms and forward fold. And then we'll go from there. Actually, it will be God. Let's just get started. We'll start off in goddess. Goddess, and then we'll go to forward fold, and we'll do some kind of hey, 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 hey from side to side. All right, so goddess pose, as you know, is one of my favorites, great hip opener, and we had it in the first week. And we'll do this with eagle arms. So bring your toes facing out, knees out to the side, knees stacked on top of the ankles, chest up high. And you want to make sure that the legs are not too far out. And if you don't remember goddess, please go back to the first week. This was one of the poses that we Yitdots for this challenge. All right, so from here, you can choose any eagle arm that you want to do. Right over left, left over right. Your choice, choose the one that you're more powerful in. However, switch it each time. So I'm going to bring the arms out and under. So now you are in eagle arms in goddess pose. So from here, I want you to lift your elbows a little higher. Beautiful. And we're going to start off with the pose looking right to left with the head. So look, center, look, center, look, center, look, center. And then straighten the legs, point the toes forward, fold over and up. Fold over and up. So this wide-legged stand. Fold over and up. Fold over and up. Okay, and release. Okay, that's it. That's the first 2 poses. The only change we will have When we go into that forward fold, that wide-legged forward fold, we'll switch the positioning of the arms. So I'm going to show this to you from the side so you have a different perspective. Follow along, do it with me. Remember, this is not a looking thing. This is a feeling thing, a doing thing. Okay, we're here in goddess pose. Hips down, chest up. We're starting off. Any arm is on top, but we'll switch. This time I'll have the left hand on top. And we're here. Sit at the seat of your soul. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Look to the right. Center. Look to the left. Center. Look to the right. Center. Look to the left. Center. And release the arms. And switch it. And come up. And fold forward. And roll up. Fold forward. And roll up. Fold forward. And roll up. Okay, that was it. So we have the first 2 moves. Let's move on to the third. What are you guys thinking? I want to know how you're feeling about this beautiful, delicate eagle. Like, an eagle was an endangered species at one time. I'm not sure if it's still endangered. However, now we're bringing life to it. We're bringing it to a place where we're feeling the eagle within us. And so many poses, so many asanas are named after animals. I want you to start to feel the connection between these insects and animals and these babies and all these things that are so innate that we see every day, but now we get to experience them by embodying them. So let's go again. We're going to the other side. Take a deep breath in and release. Okay, I'm going to face this way. We're going for goddess. Sit. Remember, don't arch. I want you to sit nice and tall. Bring the arms out. Take a deep breath in. And right under left. Eagle arms. And then 5, 6, 7, 8. Look to the right. Center. Look to the left. Center. Look to the right. Center. Look to the left. Center. Open up. Rise up. And cross. Well, I did the same one. Let's switch arm, left over right, and cross, and fold, and rise. We're doing this for 4, 3, roll it up, 2, and 1. From here, I want you to stay down. I want to show it to you from this angle. So you're staying down in this wide-legged forward fold, and then you're going to come. Your legs should be a little wide. We're coming into this side lunge. Here and back. And then release. And we're going to end up in a full eagle. That's it. That is everything for today. Less dancey, more composed and feely. So the dance component will come in your transitions and in the way you feel this structurally in your body. So we have it all. Let's put it together again. I'm going to stay facing this way and we're going to flow with it. Take a deep breath in and release. Again, take a deep breath in. And sigh it out, relief. All right, let's do this. Let's start off in goddess. We're going up to goddess, wide-legged forward fold, side lunge, side to side, and then pick what side you want to go to, and then enter that eagle from the legs to the arms. Okay. Sit up tall. Really have your body like right where it needs to be. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, right under left. Really raise the elbows nice and high. 5, 6, 7, 8. Look to the right. Center. Look to the left. Center. Look to the right. center, look to the left, center. Release the arms, look back, and rise up. Twirl the arms in the way that's appropriate. Left under right, and forward over your heart, and rise. Forward over, and rise in these eagle arms. Forward over, and rise. Last one. Forward over, and stay. The legs should be a little wider. And come into that side body. On the right side, left toes up. And then pivot to the other side. Right toes up. And then release. Come to the front. Find that beautiful crescendo. And you're going to come into, let me go into my best side. Come into eagle's pose fully. Lifting up the chest, sitting at the seat of your soul, the arms and legs twisted. Oh, okay. Of course, eagle's pose is a balanced pose, so doing that while in this sweeping action and movement becomes a little bit more challenging. However, I know we can do it. So let's do it 2 more times on each side. Add in the little spices there that make it feel good for you, that make it feel transitional. And then let's just hold. Okay, we're doing this in silence. Breathe, remember the breath. If you can breathe in and out through your nose, great. If that becomes challenging, because there's a lot of cardio in this, then breathe in through the mouth, out through the, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. So you choose based on where your heart rate is. Also, with these side bends, you don't have to go as deep. The main goal are these arms. And I want to make sure your knees are tracking the second and third toe. And then you're here. It doesn't have to be deep. Go to where your body allows you. You know, yours might look like a warrior too, which is absolutely fine. Looks good to me. So let's do it together. We're doing these last two in silence. Try to balance out the sides so that you're not favoring and you are really creating a whole equilibrium of balance within the body. Okay, let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe through it. And release. Oh, okay. That was good. That was good. The dance is within the divineness of what you're doing. Like if you're dedicated to the movement, the flow, that flow state is dance. I loved it. You guys are looking great. Continue on sending your comments. Continue on sending your videos to yitdotsfitness.com. I really want to see how you use Eagle, because Eagle is, it's a place where you can just fly. Remember to make the modifications that serve you best and just let yourself go. We're going to do it one more time, and then we're going to get into our meditation of the practice, which will involve Eagle arms. Okay, let's do this. In silence, with breath, stay with breath. Go. You know how they say go with God? Go with breath. And I think, like I said weeks ago, I think that's the same. Your breath and God, I think those are connected. So go with breath. Let's roll, adjust your clothes as needed, and get into goddess. Go deep, go long, go strong, engage the core. Remember, a tight body is a light body. 5, 6, 7, 8. And release. Whoo! I I feel like in ego, it's sort of like being in a sauna. They say being in a sauna, that hot room, it builds endorphins. And a lot of times you think it also lowers stress and anxiety, but it's not while you're in it. While you're in it, you are stressed. While you're in it, there is anxiety, especially if it's a small one. However, when you come out, that's when you're like, whew, it was all worth it. And that's how I feel every time I end. That's why I say hold the ending, because I think once you hold it, you get to really experience it once you release it. All right, guys, you guys did wonderful. Let's go into our meditation for today. So we're going to do eagle arms with malasana, squat pose, garland pose. You can choose to sit down on the floor. You can also choose thunderbolt, hero's pose, whatever works. This is just where we're putting it today. So choose what works best for you. So let's come into that deep squat, feet facing out, and doesn't have to be too wide. Your chest is up, and then pick which arm you want on top for ego, and allow your knees to continue opening up to the side. You might be asking yourself, how is this a meditation? I'm in pain, or this is uncomfortable. Well, just like that sauna analogy I just gave you, this is an opportunity for you to feel it once you release. So from here, I just want you to cave over your heart and hold. Breathe in and out. Feel the sensations in your belly and just breathe and hold. Allow your heart rate to go down. From wherever you are, switch which arm is on top. First, bring your hands on the floor, shaking the head yes, and shaking the head no. And then switch which arm is on top, and go back into these eagle arms, in malasana, in this garland pose, and just cave over your heart. Allow yourself to be heavy. Try to slow down your breathing. Breathe in and allow the exhale to come out nice and smooth through the nose. Last 3 breaths. See if you can go back to your intentions. And release the arms. Plant the hands down and straighten the legs in this wide-legged forward fold, shaking the hips behind you, crown of the head facing down towards the mat. Slowly heel-toe the feet closer together underneath your hips, and then slowly roll up. Your head will be the last thing that comes up. You're rolling up one vertebrae at a time, allowing your arms to be heavy. Once you come up, float your arms up to the sky and then arch back. And come back to neutral. Sweep the hands down to the side. And bring your hands in prayer pose, this namaste pose, to heart center. And let me just thank you for your practice today. I am so happy I was able to make it. I'm so happy you were able to make it. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for day 27. Let's move this train forward and let's see how we can ride the waves connecting the yits and the dots. Please continue to visit the website and send your videos in to yitdotsfitness.com. Remembering those of you that are getting services and those of you that need services, that's where you'll go. You'll also see some more free online classes, and you'll see services, personal training, stretching, assisted stretching, yoga, and of course, Yitdots. So let's keep practicing together and remembering that working on yourself is the most selfless work you can do. So I want you to continue to know that this doesn't just benefit you, it benefits the world. So have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. Or as we say in Yitdots, Yitdots. Bye, everyone.